And welcome, man. This is your boy, Quarter Mob. We up in here going over the Week 17 game against the Tennessee Titans. So, as you can see here, we fell again. At least it was a little bit better and wasn't as a big lead as we normally get used to, but 30 points is still 30 points. But, you know, I don't know. We had good times, then we had low times. As always, we had a good drive the first drive, and after that, couldn't get past the 50 hardly. And then if we did get past the 50, we'd mess up, throw the interception, or fumble the ball. So, there's a lot going on with this. But this is season one, so we just gotta cut our losses at the end of the year. Try to get a good free agency, get a good draft, and keep our fingers crossed next year. Maybe we'll get more than just 2 wins. So we're going to go over and look at some of the stats, and, we'll probably try to look at the previous week as well. I know I missed that one, so we might go through and just get a rundown of that game because it looked like we won 17-13 or something like that. But that was a sim game, so, the opponent wasn't free to play, so we had to fair sim it and see how it all played out. But like I said, we are going to look at the overall stats. As you can see, we got 345 yards for Tennessee, 238 yards for Houston. Over in the rushing department, we had 164 yards to 82, passing 181 to 156. First downs, 21 to 14. Punt yards 18, kick return 100 yards to 25, total yards gained 356 on my end to 370 on Tennessee's. We turned the ball over 4 times, they turned it over once. Third downs 4 to 2, fourth down conversions 1, 2-point conversions was 1. Red zone percentage was 100. He had 4 red zone TDs, 2 field goals, and 2 red zone field goals with that. So, like I said, we can't get in the red zone, save our life, man. And when we do get in the red zone, we mess up. I've been trying to run more and just take my losses and kick the field goals, but we got to start scoring, man. Time of possession was 26 minutes for Tennessee, 21 minutes for Houston. Getting off into the player stats. Quarterback rating, of course, we're low again, 48%. I mean, not 48%, but 48 quarterback rating with 132 yards, 3 INTs. And I think that put him over for the year, so he's done. I think that put him past 42. So you won't see Mr. Stroud for the rest of the season. We'll look like the next game we'll have to go with Mills and try to take care of the ball real well. Got sacked once at least, so we've been cleaning that part up as far as getting protection. We just can't get the ball where we need it. 62% completions. He attempted 16 and completed 10. So his completion percentage wasn't that bad. It's just those doggone INTs turning that ball over, man. You gotta get over that hump right there. Start trying to throw no more than 15 for the season or something, So yeah, we didn't get no touchdowns. I think the touchdown we got was off of defense. Yeah. Excuse me. On the running game, Pierce, he's been low the last couple weeks. He's not been averaging that much a yard, so he got 12 attempts, 34 yards. Singletary, he got 8 attempts for 32 yards. Yeah, he just stuffed the run. Mills got 3 for 16. So yeah, we have to go through and, we'll probably, since it's the last game, we'll probably switch some stuff up. I know it's too late in the season, but maybe we'll give them a different look from the last time because we hadn't played the Colts since the beginning of the season. So I know they got some revenge for me because they starter got hurt the first game, so he's been out the whole season. So like I said, we'll switch some things up and move some stuff around and see how it all plays out. On the receiving end, we had Schultz for 55 yards, long 31. Mechie, he got in there, got 4 receptions, 36. His long was 13. Singletary, he got 2 receptions, 21. Longest was 16. Sims got 1 for 19. Dale got 1 for 11. Woods got 1 for 10, and Pierce got 1 for 8. So yeah, we gotta get these guys the ball. Nico is hurt, so we don't have no big tall guy to throw it to. So all we got is small receivers. So we just gotta, try to figure a way to get these guys open, or they get themselves open. We can try to get them the ball. That's been our big problem, getting them the ball. So we'll just have to see how this last game play out. Like I said, we're gonna switch some things up, so hopefully that'll help. Defensive wise, we had Jimmy Ward. He had 8 tackles. He was the high man this week. Perryman had 7. Mr. Anderson, he had a good day. He had 7. Had 4 force tackles for loss, 2.5 sack. So he was terrorizing that offensive line. So hats off to you, man. Hopefully we can get you a few more. I was hoping we can get him in the sack race. We had it a couple of weeks. We was in the race for it, but he just kind of went dormant the last like 4 or 5 weeks. So I'm pretty sure we're way up out of it. But at least you got a man like that, and you see him grow all season. So it's real fun to have that go on. So hopefully we'll be able to get this man a superstar soon. Right now I think he's on that star, so we'll see how his career progresses. So because we got him for the rest of the cycle, so just have fun with it. Henry, he had 7 tackles, 1 tackle for loss. Thomas had 4 tackles, 1 tackle for loss. He was in on the sack. So yeah, he had a fairly decent day. I'm surprised he's not growing. I was expecting this guy to grow a little bit more since we've been trying to play him in the slot. But he hadn't been growing. Maybe next year, we'll see. Petrie, he had 4 tackles, 1 INT. So he was the only one to snatch the turnover. Did he get a score on that? Yeah, he got a score. He scored a touchdown. There we go. Then we got Rankins. He had 4 tackles, 2 tackles for loss. Stingley had 3 tackles. Collins had 2. Cashman had 2. Littleton had 2. Griffin had 2 tackles. Greenard had 1. Kersey had 1. King had 1. Lopez had 1 tackle for loss, and it was the off end on the sack there with Mr. Anderson. So, hopefully he'll grow a little bit. Harris, he had 1, and that was real weird. He was kind of quiet all game, man. I don't understand. Normally he'll at least be having up at least 3 to 4 a game. He only had 1. So I guess they just decided not to run his side, or else he couldn't get involved. Nelson, he had 1, and Winovich had 1. I didn't realize Winovich was back yet. I thought he was still on injury. We'll have to see. But yeah, that's the tail of the tape for the defense, man. We just got to figure it all out with the offense, because it's not the defense. They're actually doing their job, putting up numbers, putting up stops. But when you're out there on the field more than the offense, you start getting kind of ran through with big plays, this, that, and other. So let's see what happened over on Tennessee's side here. And we got passing with Tannehill, and he had 68% rating, 195 yards, 1 INT, got sacked twice. Completion percentage was 61%. He attempted 26 and completed 16. So he was struggling as well. On the running side, we had Henry with 22 attempts, 92 yards, 2 touchdowns. Haskins, he had 7 attempts, 69 yards, 1 touchdown. Excuse me. Voice breaking up today. Had 1 broken tackle. Tannehill had 2 attempts for 3 yards, 1 touchdown. And that's about it. So he dominated as always with Big Henry. At least Henry didn't get 100-some yards, but I think he was kind of taking it lightly on me since he was just shooting through the gap. So over here in the receiving end, can't pronounce this dude's name. Tight end 85. He had 6 receptions, 79 yards. Long was 21. Weil, he had 4 receptions, 49 yards. Long was 21. Henry had 3 receptions, 41 yards. Longest was 19. Burks had 3 receptions, 26 yards. Longest was 14. And Haskins had 1 reception, 16 yards. So yeah, tight end, halfback. So he just kept it short. They kept the ball on the ground. I gotta take a page out of that book. So yeah, that's the overview for that game. Like I said, he just kept it short to his tight ends, ran the ball, didn't try to take a shot deep downfield, anything like that. He played conservative football, so that was good on his part. We need to figure out the same thing to do in our team since we don't have the star power to go deep. We might as well keep it short to the 2 tight ends and keep running the ball. So we just got to go through and take a look at everything. Like I said, you'll see some new faces this week in the last game. So we'll see some guys who probably hadn't started all game. They probably got in a few plays, but just not started. So we'll give them guys the opportunity. Yeah, let's go off into around the league here. Well, no, let's go ahead and look at that previous week first. Let's look at the previous week against Cleveland. Let's see how that game played out. Does it wind up being a 17-14 win for us? It was a sim game. Oh, we had 2 sim games. I forgot 15 and 16. So we'll look at both of them, see how it all played out. At least they was closer games. And that was the first Tennessee game. So we didn't get to play him, but he still blew us out of the water. The score was a little bit close. You had offensive yards, 401 to 193. Rushing was 204 to 91. Passing was 197 to 102. First downs 24 to 4. We only had 4 first downs. We must have just been rocking it down the field. It's the way the computer plays is so weird. It's trippy, man. You had return yards 25 to 17. Kick return 20. Total yards gained 438 to 218. They turned the ball over 3 times, converted 3 third downs for us, 9 for them. Fourth downs, 2 of them. Red zone percentage was 100. Red zone offensive TDs 4. Field goals 1. Penalties 30 to 20. 17 minutes to 42 minutes. So yeah, they must have just been long bumming it down the field on their touchdowns. So let's take a look at the Browns game here. And it looks a lot even. Way big difference of score. You had offensive yards for Browns 226 to 253. You had the offensive rushing yards 53 to 123. Passing yards 173 to 130. First downs 16 to 11. Punt return 27 to 4. Kick return 51. Yards gained 230 to 331. Turnovers, no turnovers for either team. Third down 6-1. Fourth downs 1, and no 2-point conversions. Red zone percentage 75 to 50. 2 red zone TDs to 1 red zone TD, 1 red zone field goal. Penalties 68 to 23. Time possession 22 minutes to 37 minutes. So yeah, it's really weird the way this does, except for the because it's always the third down conversions. That's look kind of weird these last 2 games. So oh well. It was looked like it was been fun game to play. Everything was kind of close to all the way to the end. So, you know, hey, but a win's a win. We'll take it. I wish I could have got it playing, but we had to take it sim. But at least it looks a little bit better on our record. So now the big thing is trying to end it up on a high note in week 18 against the Colts. So maybe we'll get lucky against old salty Seattle. Alrighty, so now let's take a look at the league news, see what's going on in the week 17 and see how this playoff race is gonna look. So far right now you got the Jets 10-6 against the Browns, 3-13, 38-24 Jets. You have the New England Patriots, they're 10-6. They win against Buffalo, who's 7-9, 38-19. You have the Raiders, that's 4-12 against the 10-6 Colts. And there the Colts win 38-35. Jacksonville, they're 11-5, and they had the Panthers, who was 7-9, and the score was 54-36 for Jacksonville. Then Eagles 12-4 against the Cardinals, 3-13. Eagles taking that one 31-20. Tampa Bay 9-7, and you had New Orleans that was 8-8. New Orleans winning that one 48-42. You had Pittsburgh, that's another 11-5 team against the Seahawks, that's 5-11. Pittsburgh takes that one 34-14. You got Detroit, who is 13-3 against the Cowboys, who are 6-10. Detroit taking that one 27-24. Of course, Houston against Tennessee 38-10. Houston goes down to 2-14. Tennessee goes up to 4-12. You got the Rams against the Giants. Rams are 13-3. Giants are 5-11. Rams taking that one 25-24. Got Miami versus Baltimore. Baltimore is 11-5. Miami is 7-9. Miami taking that one 38-35. You had the Chargers against the Broncos. Chargers are 8-8. Broncos are 9-7, with the Broncos taking it 44-41. Then you had Green Bay versus Minnesota. Minnesota's 5-11. Green Bay 5-11, with Green Bay taking that one 26-10. Over here on the right, you got your top performers. You got the passing leader with Aaron Rodgers with 4,621 yards, 46 touchdowns. You got rushing leader, Gibbs. He's got 2,055 yards, 19 touchdowns. Leading receiver is Cooper Kupp with 1,573 yards, 13 touchdowns. Sack leader is Aaron Donald with 29 sacks, 62 tackles for loss. Got back up in there with them 2.5 sacks. But we came in, so far we're in second place 14, 20, 28 tackles for loss. So not bad, rookie. Get back up in there then, buddy. Get back up in there. If we can get you a couple more, I'll take second place. Not bad for your first year in the NFL, and you get second place in sacks. Moves your stock up. Then we got the interception leader is Joseph with 11 interceptions, 6 deflections. Sims and behind him with 9 4 deflections. We got the tackle leader is Pratt with 87 solo tackles, 126 total. Baker coming in behind with 110 tackles, 81 solo. So right now we're only waiting on Cincinnati and Kansas City, Atlanta and Chicago, San Francisco and Washington. Then we'll be able to advance to the final week of the season. So let's go over and take a look at the playoff picture. I can get off into it. So this is the playoffs so far. You have Jacksonville Jets, got Kansas City and the Colts, Patriots, Pittsburgh. Over in the NFC, you got the Rams and the Tampa Bay, Lions, 49ers. Then you still got them birds fighting over here down and below with the Atlanta Falcons and the Philadelphia Eagles. Of course, Washington's still in the lead for the bye, and of course, Baltimore is in the lead for the bye. So far right now, that's what your playoff picture is looking like. So hats off to y'all, having a good season. We'll see if it might be any upsets or anything to get some of these knocked out, which I very seriously doubt, because most of these teams that you see here have dominated all year, so they deserve to be here. But yeah, first year of the SPA season, and that's our playoff picture so far. We'll take a look at it next week and see if there's any hurt feelings, if anybody squeaked in, and because like I said, a lot of those numbers there looked a little close, but we'll see. Hey, we can get somebody to get an upset. But let's check out the injury report around the league before we go, and see who is who and who's not going to be in the playoffs to play. Get over here to it. It's always fun to see this. So of course, we're going to start out from the top, work our way to the bottom. Well, we got Chicago. He should have all his guys by the time playoff starts. He has the kicker out 1 week. Santos got Colbert. He's out 1 week. Sewell, he's out 1 week. But all them guys, hopefully they'll be back in for the last week. I think I remember seeing them up there. Maybe not. I don't remember. Got the Bengals. They are healthy. Bills are healthy. Broncos are healthy. Browns, you got a middle linebacker out 1 week. Guess it helped say the name. Walker Jr. He's out for 1 week. Tampa Bay, you got Nelson out for 4 weeks, so he might miss the playoffs. Ain't no might, he will. Should get Tryon back just in time to play the playoffs. The Cardinals are healthy. Chargers got Herbert. He is out 2 weeks. So hopefully he'll get back in there pretty soon. Torn lumbar. It always hurts to lose your starter quarterback. Makes your season long. Chiefs, we got Gay. He's out 2 weeks. He might be back in time for the playoffs. Richardson, of course, he's out 2 weeks. He might be back in time for the playoffs, but I doubt if I want to start a guy that ain't played all season. But hey, it is what it is. At least you know he's well rested. Washington, they should be back in time for the playoffs with Young out a week, Johnson's out a week, Burgess is out a week, and Jordan is out 2 weeks. So yeah, they'll be okay by the time they get their playoffs started, especially by having that bye. Cowboys, you got, dang, CB Lamb just be out all the time. He's out 1 week. Nicoris Turp, he's out 15. The Dolphins, you got who? 1 week out. Eagles, you got how you say that? Malata? He's out 3 weeks. Atlanta, you got Pitts out 1 week, so he should make it back in time for your playoffs. 49ers, y'all are healthy. Giants are healthy. Jags are healthy. Jets, you got Collins out 1 week. He should be back in time. Lions are healthy. Packers are healthy. Panthers, you have Boozman. He'll be out for 2 weeks. Patriots, healthy. Raiders, you have Butler out 3 weeks. You have Myers out 6 weeks. And you have Shelley out 1 week. Rams, Oliver, 2 weeks. Left guard. He'll be back in time. Not Panthers. Ravens. Stanley is out 1 week, turf toe. Phillips is out 1 week, back sprain, but they'll be back in time for that playoff. Saints, you got Kamara out 4 weeks. Seahawks, you got Reed out for 1. You got Pittsburgh healthy. Of course, Texans, we got Nico, he's out 2 weeks. Tennessee is healthy. Vikings, you got Woonham, 4 weeks. And that's it. That's your injury report for the league. So, yeah, like I said, we're going off into this last game, week 18, It's been fun. Was hoping to do a hell of a lot better this season, but I knew what I was getting into when I took the team back. We was gonna have a whole bunch of young players, no star quality. So, that's just part of trying to build a team. Hopefully, like I said, we can have a good off season and try to make the 2 turn into a 12 somehow. But I could dream. But anyway, man, that's my time, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Like I said, don't forget to hit that like button. We'll try to get some of these going with week 18 coming up. Maybe something play around with later on, some different video games or whatnot. But like I said, appreciate y'all tuning in, man. This is my time. If you want to, you can shoot over to Twitch, QuarterMob25. We normally try to play the games there. Come root on me or your favorite SBA team. We just try to have fun and sim football. But until then, this, like I said, don't forget to hit that like button. This is my time. I'm QuarterMob, and we will check y'all on the next one. And don't forget, stay tuned for the highlights. You can see how I got smashed. But enjoy your day. Have fun. Keep gaming.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Tannehill. This will go to Henry out wide.
He faked this out. I thought he was going to try to cut back in. Good run.
19 yards there. Second down and 6 now.
There we go.
Here's Tannehill.
Oh, Henry, you must have played the middle.
He does take it all. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Henry.
Oh, I thought I picked it in time. I tried to audible run right. Let's see what we can do, man. Let's go.
On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive.
There we go.
And this will be a 10, but also the two tight ends, they block well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets.
See if we can get this stuff going, man. Try to get something going this week.
Job helping out the running game.
Hey, check that. Street. Ready?
First and 10, it's Stroud.
Oh,
This will be complete to Mechie.
it's a good catch. Good stop. Just got to move it around now.
They sit at number 20 in the NFL right now against the run.
One thing players always tell us is that they never really pay attention to numbers. I don't believe them for a second. They know where they rank, okay? They're not.
Oh, wow.
It's intercepted. Picked up by Amani Hooker, and they'll set up shot. A handoff. Haskins trying the right side. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Sheldon Rankins, former Saint and Jet, there on the stop. To throw on second down is Tannehill. And his
Good defense. Good defense.
third down coming up.
And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Throwing on third down, Tannehill.
Y'all suck. Y'all sucking.
Tannehill on target. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Tannehill on third down.
Oh, come on, Petrie.
Out of the 13.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Second down and 4. Play action. It's Tannehill.
There we go.
This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on third down. A shotgun snap for Tannehill.
Oh, wow.
Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap. And
See what he gonna pull out now.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill.
Oh, we couldn't break that.
Nice check.
Way. Okay, the receivers are going to run past you most of the time. The tight end, they can do their damage a different way. Break a few tackles and really scatter some people, can't they?
Here we go.
Tannehill keeps on the
Well, we're just getting mad.
Here's second and 10.
Cup 19.
Stroud working out of the gun. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz.
And for him here in the first
Pull
half,
it out.
I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Reload. Reload. Go.
Stroud on third down now.
Oh my goodness.
And he's going to be taken down.
Good one.
3-yard line. Danico Autry able to record his 5th sack of
Just
the
trying to
season.
give him time to get across there.
Down, Texan kicker Kaimi Fairbairn comes on. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt.
Wow, they even got the doggone kicking bar covered up. What's the deal with this, Madden?
That was perfect from distance there for just a 3-yard gain, and now second down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right
Oh,
spot
he
for
getting
the
ate
completion.
up over there, man.
That's complete.
He getting ate.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. As the season winds down and you look at them in totality, you know, the offense has struggled. The defense has been pretty good. So
Pull me back. I don't know what's going on with this thing, man.
And this is where we always hear the term complementary football, because as you noted, the defense
Don't know
is
what's
playing
going
well
on.
to win games, and the offense, it's a difficult route to try to defend.
Here you go. Right here.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now they'll fake the Jets.
Bring everybody up to the line.
I'm on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. Short throw.
Just taking advantage of him.
I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
From the red zone now, Tannehill. Eluding the pressure right.
Go after him, Dan.
Wisely with throw. Percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Hey. Yo.
Back to the ground now. It's Henry.
Let's go.
Incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
The Titans on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 6. That'll be
Good.
complete to Okonkwo. And 1st and goal after a pickup of 4, and the decision to go for it pays off. Tannehill. Flushed out, and he can't find.
That still definitely hurts.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Now Tannehill. Under pressure, they got him again.
He's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Here's Tannehill. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A big play, but still not.
At least we got to stop that time.
Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job.
Okay, break.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Hurts.
Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches
There
to
we
know
go.
that it is as an offensive play caller? You don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the
Yeah, we
job
can
done
get
for
him.
them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. Meanwhile, Stroud's throw completed to Mechie. And he will down coming up.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Play action. Here's Stroud.
Shit. I messed that up.
Henry with a little bit of running room. Nice gain. He'll get about 6 yards there.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
Here's Tannehill now on 2nd down.
Ah.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, Tannehill.
He ain't even coming up.
Out at Stroud.
Yeah.
He finds
There we go. Take care of that bad boy.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not
There we
super
go.
huge.
47 push. Let's get him, coach.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
On 3rd down, they go
Oh, he
with
got hit, but he got the yardage.
Stroud now to throw. He'll get this out.
There we go.
Singletary. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Texans passing.
Trying to move this bad boy. Trying to move it.
They'll run on 1st down with Singletary.
Clogging up them holes.
As he's taken down
He
right
is
around the
clogging them
26.
bad boys up.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Ooh. We was close. Out of bounds, you asshole. Oh. There we go.
Not much. A gain of 2.
They just don't want me to win.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
It was ugly, but we got it.
6 for the Texans.
Yeah, Madden is killing me.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at the 40.
Ah, yeah.
Henry.
Got him that time.
But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack.
Oh my goodness. Oh wow.
Get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
This is crazy, man. This is crazy.
Going out of bounds. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go.
No, not that one.
Really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down.
Play the sticks.
Tannehill now to throw.
Play the sticks.
Looking in zone.
That was it.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned.
Should have known better. I should have thrown it right there in the middle of the field.
Just
trying to push it.
A pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later.
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning, through 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
Should be up there playing that one.
Nonetheless, that's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Now Stroud. That'll be caught. It's Steven Sims. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Dang, my own man almost hit me. Or in a few sacks. Before this is all over with, at least he'll end on a high note. He already got 2.
Third down. They've converted 3 times and 8 chances. This is 3rd and 9. To throw is Tannehill.
Good. Because he's been killing me with that. To get more than just 1 win. Try to at least get 4. That was the goal, 4. We couldn't even get 4.
Continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pick up these runs.
I don't even know what this dude is doing. Man, earlier this season, Mills got in trying to act a fool.
Shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
Where we at? Where we
Think
at?
to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
Mills on first down. That's to the veteran. It's Robert
2
Woods.
2 inches. Out of plays.
A yard, all they need, but it's 3rd down.
Get it, Mills.
Action, Mills.
Oh, slow legs. Out there looking like Brady.
Going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
It certainly appears that he's been able to get a read on how they've wanted to contain him in this game. He's seen some places where he can beat them in big spots, and right there, he slides in with ease for the first down.
Oh, I knew he was too close on going down, playing down.
You're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT.
Get him.
For the backup quarterback.
I mean, he threw it right at his damn feet. That's crazy.
Well, that's a pretty good drive starter right there. And I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory, and as an offensive coordinator,
I couldn't get over there. Good
No,
block.
you really don't, because as soon as you take your foot on and mash it, because once everyone's emotions come down, hard to start them up again. So I think you may want to keep them cranking high right here. Well, we're beyond the tone setting right now. This guy's been the bell cow all day, and he'll continue to rely on him to move the chains, drain the clock, and lead his team.
I couldn't get off the block.
they'll try to run.
Line is killing.
He's able to get in there for the sack.
Good, he was paying attention.
Blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
Ooh, he ran up in there, didn't he?
Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25.
Guess it's just okay to run up the score, huh?
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but again, over the middle, that's caught by Mechie. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
What? How is that inches, man? He was over the line.
2nd and 7.
Wow.
Straight ahead, here's Haskins. And bulldozing his way through. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2.
I don't know, man.
Roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described. Manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
It's 2nd and 7 from the 9. They run it again with Haskins. And he will score. Touchdown.
Damn, man.